2004 Chevy Trailblazer with the 4.2 inline six, and today we're replacing the spark plugs. Let's get to it. That introduction wore me out. Now I'm tired. Got a flathead screwdriver. Put it right behind here and gently pry out that gray tab. And then you can squeeze down on the black portion and disconnect your air filter sensor. Not your air filter sensor, your air metering sensor. Go ahead and disconnect that. Remove the screws on your intake box. And there should be a couple more. That one's missing. There's the other one. My hair's pissing me off. I need to go put on a hat. And right down here in the corner, there's another screw, which they put it really deep in there, which makes it really hard to see. There's not enough freaking light. Remove that box. That just came right off. I don't think that's supposed to do that, but I've been wrong before. And this hose right here, squeeze these two prongs together. Give that hose a wiggle. Remove your 10mm nut. Bolt. Remove this little vacuum line. Go in here with your flathead screwdriver. Disconnect this hose clamp. And remove this 10mm bolt right there. And we have access to the coil packs. Here are your 6 coil packs right up top. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, you do not need to unplug them, which is awesome because I don't like risking damaging these crappy Chevy connectors. This one up front might be a little bit difficult because there is a harness in the way. But you should just be able to lift up on that to give you a little bit extra room and flip it over. Do the same process with the other 4. Using a screwdriver like this, just be very careful with it. Don't damage the gasket that holds the coil pack in. Damn it. Of course, this thing wants to be a turd. Not come off of the... That one came right off. That was almost like there's not even a spark plug in there. This one on the back is always the most fun. It's my favorite. And get that out the way. You can get the ignition coil boots off with a pair of needle noses, but if you have one of these curved pairs, these are really good because you can kind of get underneath of it Give it a squeeze. Twist it around a little bit. And there you go. Which one did this come off of? Make sure it's not damaged. Looks good. There we go. The spark plugs are a 5/8. It's always best to remove your spark plugs on a cold engine, because sometimes the aluminum heads will swell and it can cause the spark plugs to break, or sometimes they'll pull the threads out. These don't look too bad, but you see how the porcelain's starting to burn up a little bit. And the customer wanted them replaced anyway, so who am I to tell him no? Stop that. This one's got oil on it. Ruh-roh. Can't even pick it up, it's so slippery. Okay. For our spark plugs, we're going to be using the AC Delcos. There's the part number right there. Iridium spark plugs. You can taste the iridium in this. Iridium. Make sure you put these down nice and gently. If you drop these into the cylinder head, this distance, this gap between the igniter and the ground lead will close. So you have to be very careful not to drop these. Just gently drop them in. Let's see, I did that one. This one next. I just try to put them in there. Give it a good half a turn so that the threads are started, and move on to the next one. little hammer. To the bottom. Go ahead and put our coals back down. Make sure to line those up with the new spark plugs. You can go ahead and start the 10mm bolts by hand. Just a couple of turns. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Go ahead and put everything else back on in reverse order and you'll be golden. If this video helped you out, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time.